up today, and I'm seeing it. I'm
Hey,
seeing
hey,
this.
this is podcast without a name on a
Yeah.
special time on Sunday, and live
What's
games are going on.
what's
I got
happening?
the Foplex. I got the Foplex up,
Yeah.
right? I got the Foplex up.
Yeah.
The Dolphins, Chargers, uh, who else I got up here? The Rams, Ravens,
Yep.
and
That's the one I got brewing.
how about them Cowboys? I got
And
they
how
up there
about them
too.
Cowboys?
They up there too.
Yeah. Yeah. They looking pretty good so far this year.
Yeah. So I got the Foplex up. This Sunday.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm gonna
Man.
introduce my man, Big AC. What's up,
Hey.
Mr.
Hey.
Phillips?
Hey. How y'all doing, man? Brother, it's always a beautiful thing when we get to touchdown. We might have a special guest dropping in on us in a minute if breakfast get out the way quick enough. You know what I'm saying? And man, let's go. Let's go. I'm all for it, man. Sunday morning,
Let's go.
let's get it going.
Yeah. I've been picking some. This league's been having too much parity for me.
Man,
So my pick's been bad.
man, what's funny? Like, man, take football out. Like you say, the parody FL. This should be the parody football league right now because, bruh, I mean, how can you call it? Like teams is winning games without star players. Some teams is winning games, is losing games with star players, right? And
Yeah.
and like we say, man, I'm seeing like it seems like the rookie class this year especially came in ready and fired up, ready to go. Like, man, and then you got some of the younger cats just like making a difference, like Puka Nakua, right?
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
touch on my man. They say he's looking on pace to get 2,000 yards this year, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's only been done by one Calvin Johnson. Of course, the all-time records go to dudes like Jerry Rice. You got to play 20 years to get that kind of shit. But when you look at the impact that these young guys are coming in and having right off the gates, man, it's a different league. It's a different league than it was a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. 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 It's a totally different league. And I got I got my homework thing on today.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get that big freight train started today.
Yeah. And so far so good. You know what I'm saying? The ball has not been put on the ground, and King Henry been rumbling like he could see the crown in front of him. Man,
Absolutely.
let me see here. I was trying to get my other device going so I can pull up these here games and see what we got going for the picks, just so we can go get them cracking off along the way. Man, this should be a pretty exciting Sunday of football. We getting into that ugly weather, man.
Oh yeah.
I was watching it with the baseball games last night too. You look out there at night, man, you could tell it's cold out there and it's biting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like this is sports time. This is sports weather right here.
It's October, baby.
It's
October,
October,
baby.
baby. Let's go, man. Okay,
I wish we had a different quarterback though.
Right, but
I
you
don't
know
like
what?
I don't like I don't like and this is just my opinion. I didn't make it to the NFL playing quarterback, or I'm not a professional sports person, but I just don't like how he play quarterback. I don't.
You know what? Okay, now it's funny, right? My ex-wife, my son's mama. Shout out to Sharonda. That's my dog. We all went to Hogan together and all the shit. So like, man, she's a Cowboys fan, die hard
Yeah.
over the years, right? And
Yeah.
so of course that's where we know Cooper Rush from. I gotta say, man, he did a pretty commendable job coming in and playing for Dak Prescott 2 years ago, let's say. Now, that's 2 years ago, let's say, right? We
Yeah.
can, he's a backup quarterback. And we say this all the time. When players leave the game and they're not playing for 2 years or a year, they can lose something.
Yeah.
And though he's been getting a few reps here back and forth in practice, I hear it said all the time, especially about developing quarterbacks, that if you don't have your quarterback getting game time reps, they're getting dull.
They getting what?
They're getting dull.
No. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the one thing that keeps Joe Flacco going, like, man, and dudes like Aaron Rodgers, they steadily get game time reps.
Yeah.
But you look at them 40-year-old dudes that don't get game time reps, dog, they come in and they be throwing short on the slant. or
Yeah. Yeah.
their arm looks tired in the third quarter, right? Because there's no way to replicate game time speed and they and the impact of game time play. Oh, look like them Rams jump. Yeah, look like them boys jump, man. Let's go ahead and see what we want. Yeah, but that's saying something right there. The fact that the fact that Cooper Rush is going to a hard count right now, and I see the Rams jumping offside, that
Yeah,
lets me know that the Derrick Henry effect is already taking. Derrick Henry's already taking effect in this game.
absolutely, absolutely. He just got two
Yeah,
runs for like 9 and 8. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that
yeah.
type of pressure that put pressure on your defense.
Okay, so let's put pressure on us real quick. Let's get a pick for this game while it's ripe and young before anybody score a point.
Oh, I got Baltimore. I'm going with
And,
Baltimore.
and this one ain't just to shake it up. I've been watching these Rams because, of course, they play me in the division every week against the Niners. I'm gonna take the Rams here, but I'm not taking them for no blowout. I think
Yeah.
I think that with who Baltimore has gotten back on defense this week, this is
Mm-hmm.
gonna make this a much more competitive game. Shout out to everybody out there that's tuned in, showing us some love. We always appreciate it, and we do this for you if nobody else. What you got?
10-yard run, 10-yard run. Big Derrick Henry.
There
Derrick
you go.
Henry.
There we go. Big
Big
Derrick Henry
Derrick
carried
Henry.
off again. And look at it. The
Derrick
Rams,
Henry.
the Rams are steadily jumping off sides and having encroachment penalties, which
Yeah.
means to me that they're worried about the way they're getting gashed up the middle right now.
You worry about him all day. Worry
Yeah,
about him
they
all
are
day.
worried.
But
That's the
but
one
that's
thing
all
that
we
that's
that's
the
all
one
we
thing they
got.
didn't. That's the
That's
thing they
all we
didn't
got.
want
We
to
got a
have.
quarterback that can't even get the ball to the receivers.
Right. So in the bad, so that shows you how much of a bad man Derrick Henry is. As I watch him rip off another 13 yards and go down to the 15-yard line.
But you have to be able to do both. But
Right.
if you run that football,
Right.
it opens up everything. It opens up
Man,
everything.
hey, no doubt.
Tick.
You know what?
I
And,
like
and I'm
that
gonna say
running
like
back.
this: no, I don't care how
Tick.
explosive your team is on offense. If another team is gashing you up the middle constantly, by the second half, you're gonna be out of gas.
But
You're gonna
the
be out of
Ravens, the Ravens hitting them with them dives. They hitting them with them stretches. They hitting them all kind of ways.
Yeah. So we got another division game today. That should be a tight one that also affects the same division, the black and blue today, right? Right now we got Pittsburgh playing against the Browns. Who you rolling with on that one?
I got Pittsburgh.
Got Pittsburgh.
I got
Okay,
Pittsburgh.
you know what? I'm not gonna even lie.
Coach and quarterback.
I'm not gonna even lie. Everybody out there in the audience. This is my dude, man. We cool, but y'all gonna think we funking with these picks because I'm going with the Browns on this one. I think this is the week that defense knocks somebody tooth out.
I think they're gonna knock somebody tooth out as well. But the coach and quarterback, the Browns defense is hella good. I don't have a problem with that. But you got that. Who you got at quarterback?
Okay. Oh, you know what? You're right. You got a young player at quarterback, but I'm also going off the slight chance that motherfucking Shedeur Sanders might creep in the game, right? Yeah. I got to go with that because to me, if Shedeur gets in the game, it instantly changes for the Cleveland Browns.
It does, but fuck the excuse my language, fuck the Cleveland Browns because they should have been had him in the game if that's the case. They should have been had him in the game. He should have been promoted to when they traded Flacco, he should have been promoted to first string.
Right. That part right there. That part right there.
But it's the money they got invested in that other Turkish quarterback.
Right. And that's how they do it. That's the way of the league, right? Another one we got that looked like a hot game today. It would have been hotter if Kyler Murray was able to start and play this game, but he's out with a foot injury. We got Cardinals versus Colts, and the Colts are already up 7-0. Who you got? Who you rolling with? I got to say I'm going with the Colts.
I was going with the Colts anyway.
Yeah, and the Colts are playing at home. I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of things leaning in their favor. We got Chargers and Dolphins. This is down in Miami, though.
Oh, I'm looking at that right now. They got the Chargers is up 3-0 on a field goal.
Okay,
that's going to be a tough game right there because both of those teams are missing something, but then they play hard. So I'm going to go with the Harbaugh guy again. I got to go with the Chargers.
You know what?
Coach and quarterback. I got to go with the coach and quarterback. And
I'm gonna jump on it with you for that. I gotta roll with you on it for that too. I can't really understand why they lost 2 games in a row. The Chargers is anyway. You know what I'm saying, with the talent and the level of coaching that they got. Cowboys and Panthers. Like I said, shout out to my son's mama. We're gonna go with the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
My partner I met a couple of years ago. Her name is Miss Wilson. She's a diehard Cowboy fan. Every weekend I text her. How about them Cowboys?
How about, hey, and you know what's funny?
Cowboy
They
fans.
love it to death. They love it to death when they win, but of course, when they lose, it stings like hell. I'm gonna say this though, right? I'm gonna go with them Cowboys because I do love what I've been seeing out of Dak and Pickens and Williams and
Yeah.
all of this. Like they got some couple of guys in Williams and Pickens that came over from Pittsburgh. They were
Yeah.
having a resurgence in their career. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what they needed.
They did, but
That's
I
what they
like
needed.
also too what I'm seeing out of them boys with the Panthers. Right, the only thing it is, I trust the Cowboys to be more consistent. Right, like the Panthers, they got enough weapons to beat the Cowboys. They
Mm-hmm.
do. They got a good enough defense to outdo them. But I don't think they're consistent enough to pull that in. So you know, if you're going with overs and unders, man, stay with the under on that game. I really got to
Stay
tell
with
you,
the under on that
stay
game.
with the under on that game for real. Another game of young up and comers is you got your 3-2 Patriots up 7-3 over the 1-4 Saints right now.
Yeah, the Patriots are more consistent, like you were saying.
Yeah,
I like Vrabel,
yeah,
and what he brings to the table and how he has his teams prepared,
no
um,
doubt,
in a
no doubt.
win or a loss.
And like you said
They
though,
didn't fall
it
hard.
goes back to this base thing, coach and quarterback. I love what I'm seeing out of Drake May as well.
Okay,
Right, Drake
okay,
May,
yeah,
man. To me, he's looking like a young. He's looking more like the young Josh Allen out there. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah.
And if we got to talk about the upset earlier this week, because my man is out there looking like a young like a young Justin Herbert a little bit. New York, the way they beat up on Philadelphia on Thursday, man,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I know a football fan, enthusiast, analyst that was not shocked by the way New York handled Philadelphia. You know, Philadelphia been a bully in this league
Blow
since
the
they
whistle.
man. I mean, straight up, bro. They've been a straight bully to
Yeah,
get pushed around like they did by a division rival, right?
yeah, yeah.
With the up and comers and
What lost them that game, I think, was the integrity of Philadelphia.
yeah,
They think they can bully you. They think they can push
right,
you all around the field. That may
right,
work a little bit here, a little bit there, but no, that to me that it got to the point to where it sounded looking like they was cheating when they
right,
ran that thing 4 times in a row
right.
because of how it's officiated.
Right. No, you're right, and I mean, and I've seen more than enough clips, right, where you see a Philadelphia inside lineman taking off a split of a second before the ball is hiked, right,
Yeah,
and it's a dominant play. Like, hey, if they can't stop it, keep running it. But at the same time, like you say, yeah, they had the refs leaning their way as far as the way that thing was getting officiated and called. Another one that intrigues the hell out of me that's going on right now: Seattle and the Jaguars. So we got the Seahawks against the Jaguars.
I
Both
like the
teams,
Jaguars.
okay. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one. I like what they got, and I got to say that old red Thunder over there, Sam Darnold, man, he been looking pretty efficient, game in and game out. If he can stay away from the oh no interception at some point in this game, I think the Seahawks can go ahead and take him.
Yeah. But
And
them
and, and I and I always pick my division. I mean, to
yeah,
tell you the
but
truth,
them Jacksonville Jaguars, I like their defense.
yeah, I actually do
I like
too.
how they play. Um,
They
and
they
as we speaking, we got a run back to the 40
yeah,
uh, on by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they got a flag on the field,
right.
but special teams come into play a lot too. Special teams, if you got good special teams,
Right.
you could luck up and win the game too on your special teams.
Yeah, and I got to just say, like, ain't nobody turning over the ball like Jacksonville is right now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's unmatched. That's unmatched at all. Of course, you know Broncos out in London or something early this morning for y'all. That
did
was
they win? Did they end up winning?
they ended up winning. They got that
Hmm.
13-11. So they did take home the victory against the Jets, but the Jets defense got 9 sacks on that boy Bo Nix today.
That's why I tell you. That's why I tell you this game is got a lot of parity. It's who you
Bro,
line up against every week.
that's it.
Somebody can be beat. Somebody can be beat in them trenches.
Yeah, and,
You know
and
what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna lie.
They can look dominant one week, and then the next week they look like
Right.
like they pussy putting around the hole
Man, like hey,
in the trenches.
like boo boo, lay fool, right? And
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, like that was kind of where I was leaning with my pick of the Browns today. Like it seemed like that gritty week. The weather's getting bad. One of these defenses might mess around and make somebody take an L. Here goes
For
here
sure,
go a
for
game with
sure,
a
for
lot of
sure.
intrigue. Here go a game with a lot of intrigue this week, and of course it's connected to the local fan base in the Bay. What's happening with y'all out there, Raiders fans? Titans against the Raiders. So the Titans get their first win of the week, win of the season last week, and Raiders fans, man, my Raiders fans, they've been getting at me and saying that Geno Smith ain't nobody happy with Geno Smith. An interview or an article came out this week from my man that retired. Remember Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper,
Yeah.
remember he came back. He was brought back to the Raiders on a 1-year contract this year. He said he went to Pete Carroll and ownership, I believe, it said that Geno Smith was underdeveloped and that if it basically was him, he was gonna go or Geno was gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and so let me say, like, it's funny, like Geno Smith made the Pro Bowl a year or two ago, right?
Yeah.
But here he is in his debut. He said, man, Amari Cooper said Geno Smith wasn't trying to show up to practice. He wasn't trying to put in the time to get that continuity with the receivers. And you seeing that shit on the field right now. So as funny as it's gonna sound, Raiders at home. I hope y'all get it together, man. But I got to go with the Titans because they actually playing for each other right now. And if that's what's going on in the Raiders building, it's gonna be a long, long season. I'm hoping that it ain't that way, but I'm picking the Titans on this game.
All the memes I've seen this week about the Raiders, I got to go. I got to go with the Titans as well. All the memes I've seen about the Raiders, and that coach and the quarterback thing is not working out there.
It ain't.
It's not working out there, and that's a big example. That's a big example of that not working out there in Las Vegas. You have to be on the same page. Man, you can't be throwing the ball left and the ball and your receiver breaking right.
That's it.
How does that work?
If your quarterback is seeing zone and your receiver is working a man concept, the ball ain't going to the same place. No. And most of the time when you throw it out of position, it's going to be in position for the defense. You know, I've seen more interceptions this week where I'm like, who else was he throwing it to?
Yeah, where was that? Why were you doing that?
I'm like, dude, like the interceptions, like the defender is in his position and the ball just fall in his lap. I seen a lot of that this week in college and in the pros, right? So, man, they got to be on the same page.
No, they acting like me when I be playing Madden. I act like I don't know where the receiver going.
Man,
and I throw it somewhere else. Oh,
man. Man, straight up. So now what you think about your man Joe Flacco's chances out there against those Packers today? So you got the Bengals versus the Packers.
I don't see the Bengals beating the Packers today.
Okay.
Because when you get to a new building, get in a new building, you got to learn they stuff. You got to learn they play calling. You got to learn you got to learn the signals. You got to learn all of that. Not to say that Joe Flacco can't do that. It's just that I don't see what kind of game plan they could have put in.
Now to put everything in the context, right? The Bengals do run a very similar offensive system to what the Browns was running. Yeah. It's they call it, that's part of the Shanahan McVay system, they say, right?
Yeah.
So run the ball first, come off of play action, you know what I'm saying? Really pound the middle of the field, if you pepper the middle of the field if you can find it. The Bengals head coach said that he was surprised at how much of the terminology that Joe Flacco actually had known and retained from his previous stops. Because this dude, man, from the time he done went to Denver, since he left Baltimore, he's been playing in this system in some iteration again and again. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be somewhat comfortable. The receivers is hyped as hell. But I'm going to say this. I trust LaFleur with 2 weeks to go. He coming off the bye. So they should be good and healthy. Nobody should be beat up. I'm imagining that Parsons is going to be all over the field today. I got to take the Packers too.
I'm taking the Packers. I'm not a Bengals fan at all.
Okay, so how about this one? How about this one? And I think this is tomorrow's game, but we got the Bears against the Commanders, and this game is in Washington. Both teams pretty solid.
And that's what I was thinking. So, but I'm gonna go with Coach Quarterback. I'm gonna go with Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with the Washington Commanders. I just think the Bears, they got too much going on over there.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with the Bears, right? And I'm gonna tell you, if you're betting on this game, go for the over, right? Both of these defenses are struggling this year. Mightily struggling this year. What's up to the Commanders all day? That's what I'm saying. But stay with the over on this game because both of these offenses have been pretty high powered so far in the season, and both defenses have been struggling. So you're playing strength to strength. I got to say, the over is 49.5.
Yeah.
Go with the over on this one. Like as we stayed away from the under on the last one. And then we also got Bills and Falcons.
Who?
We got Bills and Falcons. So this,
Who?
Buffalo going to Atlanta.
Buffalo need one. Buffalo need one.
They do need one. It's as crazy as that shit sounds, right?
Buffalo need one.
They do need one, man. It's crazy as that sounds, right? They do need one, and they got to go into Atlanta to do it. Now, your boy Penix, man, he was on fire last game, but he bombed out the game before that, right? Mm-hmm. So he threw 3 interceptions week 4 or whatever. He came back week 5 and lit it up with 4 touchdowns and whatnot. What's he gonna do this week?
We'll see.
And to me, that's what this game comes down to, right?
But then we gotta look at the defense on that at that point. Who are you playing against? Who are you playing against? So you playing against this Buffalo Bills D, who beat down teams that were lesser than them. That's been lesser than them the whole season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm going with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
And the Buffalo Bills there. I expect them to win, but let's make it interesting. I'm gonna take Atlanta in this game because they at home, right? And they do match up as far as like talent in the skill spots. They match up with anybody. I'm not even just saying they match up with the Bills. They match up with anybody. They got a skill position squad that can go up against any team.
Who coaching Atlanta? Is it Raheem?
Raheem, I'm going.
It's Raheem. Okay, Raheem.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going. Yeah, Raheem Mostert. I'm not Raheem Mostert, but yeah.
Raheem.
Yeah, Raheem. Right. Yeah. Raheem. Yeah, Raheem.
Raheem.
I'm not talking about my cousin from Round Street. I'm talking about
Raheem.
Raheem. Okay.
Shout out to Round Street. Shout out to Raheem from Round Street.
You already know what's up with the Jinx, man. You know I got you good, man. But yeah, I saw so just to make it interesting. I'm gonna go with Atlanta to mix it up on that one. The only game we ain't touched on yet, Pimpin, is those Lions up against them Chiefs in Kansas City today. And I'm going with the Lions, bro.
You going with the Lions?
Man, them days.
Kansas City.
Them days.
Kansas City.
And just 3 weeks ago, I was like, "You'll never bet against Mahomes at home." Yeah. I'm going against Mahomes at home. I'm gonna take Dan Campbell and them vicious Lions, man, because man, it ain't about what Kansas City is or ain't doing. To me, it's just about the Lions doing what they do, and they are not letting nobody stop them from doing what they do.
Kansas City. They got some players back. They do. So I still don't care if they lose or if they win. Right. Kansas City they be in the game.
No doubt.
And so Kansas City put that pressure on that other team, and so I'm going with Kansas City.
Okay, always. I love it.
Quarterback.
I love it. See,
got to go with the coach and the quarterback.
There you go. And as we went through the day, we mixed it up pretty good. We didn't pick my game today. 49ers and Buccaneers, man. 1 o'clock, 1:30. It's cracking. Man, Cuddy come to say Lions all the way, all day. I agree.
Yeah. The 49ers. They look pretty good.
Man, but hey, this is going up against Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but I am leaning toward Tampa Bay in that game.
I respect it.
I'm leaning toward Tampa Bay in that game because they quarterback is a dog.
And he
will put him on their back. He's a dog. So I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home.
Hey, I love it.
Cannons off.
Hey, and shout out to your Ham Right podcast too, as we get into this Buccaneers-isms, right? But no, yeah. Hey, I respect the pick. I'm gonna go with my Niners. I feel like this is gonna be a hell of a game. Probably might be the best game this weekend. Might be the best game today.
You think so?
Yep. And you already know he say Bucks. So we 2-1 on Bucks. I got to go with my Niners. I'm gonna stick with my division and my squad. But yeah, I see a good game going no matter what. And hey, if you're peeking up at that screen, right, it is still 3-0 right now, Baltimore. And what I'm getting at is that offense has not jumped on the field and just ran off with it from LA, right?
No, they got stopped. They got
stopped, and it's getting gritty.
Yeah, so we got to just keep hitting them with a heavy dose of that big freight train we got, and we'll be good.
That's it. Now, see, they tried to get cute with it right here on 2nd and 6. I didn't like that. Stay on schedule.
I do not like rush.
Yeah,
I
stay on
do not
schedule.
like Rush. I
And I'm
do
gonna tell
not
you
like
what,
Rush.
even
That's
when
gonna kill us. Our offense is gonna kill us. Our
yeah,
offense is gonna kill us.
and even when he was coming in relief for Dak, you know how he was doing it? He was doing it
Yeah.
with the check down, right?
I do not like Rush, man. I don't like him. But let's put that on. No, I don't know him personally, but I don't like his play. I
No,
don't like his play.
and I'm
I
saying
don't
right,
like his play.
like he's not gonna challenge he's not gonna challenge the ball downfield. My man Rush, right? He's a check downer. He's a game manager to the fullest. He can be efficient like that though. So if they can
He's
get
a
Henry, if y'all
he's
can
a
get
Trent
Henry
Dilfer.
going,
He's a Trent Dilfer.
see, yeah, but see, look now, look at
He's a
Zay
Trent
Flowers.
Dilfer.
Now, Zay Flowers just let him down. He put up
He's a Trent Dilfer.
but look though, yeah, he just put up a nice 50-50 ball. Now watch Zay Flowers. He kind of quit on him right here.
Come on, man. I wouldn't have threw it right there.
I wouldn't have
Don't
threw it
throw it
right there
right
neither.
there, man.
No, he's
Don't
a
throw
truck.
it.
You
You
know
got
what? I'm sorry, Zay
too many
Flowers.
linebackers right there, man.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
sorry,
throw it
Zay
right
Flowers.
there.
Let
Or
me not
check
smudge.
it down. Get out. I got that. I would have loved to have Shador on this team.
Yeah, and let me just say, I
give it here.
owe
We
Zay Flowers.
take it back.
I owe
Fumble.
Zay Flowers a little bit of an apology because he didn't play out on that play. That was Cooper Rush all day. Like I said, he needs to stick with the check down, man, and keep this run game going. If he keep giving up balls like this, it's gonna be over. Ooh.
Hey, Harvey coming at my team. Yeah, we need to draft. We need to draft, and I agree with you, Harvey. We need to draft, and we need to develop players to get deeper. We need a deeper team. Our team was not deep this year. We had when everybody was going down.
Yeah,
we 1-4.
Oh, but wait a minute though. The Ravens did just get the ball back as we speaking. So
it was a fumble. Give me that.
Yeah, but so somebody's did come to play, but I do agree with that, right? And the only way to really accrue some depth on your roster is to go at it through the draft, man. Like you try to go free agents, you can't afford enough free agents to stack your roster up.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. We can't do that, and on top of that, you got to develop these players. I just can't pick you and then expect you to come out there and slap everybody around. We got to develop. That's why we got a practice squad. That's why that's why you draft. You got to draft good. You got to get deep. We got to get deep.
Man,
we had no depth.
Said the pass game sucked, and I gotta agree. What did Cam say last week? He said, "Man, our pass game it's ass. It's ass. That's what it's looking like right now."
Yeah.
I love seeing it when people come out candid like that, and we got to be candid about the passing offense right now. Everybody right on point, man. This passing offense is not up to par, and it's tough to watch it because
it's supposed to get there though. If you can run the football, it's supposed to get there. If you can run the football.
And the run game,
man. This ain't the Ravens of 2000 when the defense was lights the fuck out. And
exactly.
And your offense, all they had to do was not turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's not happening right now.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening these days.
And I'm gonna say too, like, man, if you notice, most of the picks that we'll probably sway would be based on defense, right? Because the majority of the teams have figured out a way to put some amount of offense together in this league, right? But man, if your defense can't get a stop when it counts, man, like that's when it really crumbles. Like I don't care. Like you could let's use the 49ers as a perfect example. You get your quarterback, okay, you sign Brock Purdy, that's fine. But if you can't sack the other team's quarterback when they coming back down the field, you're gonna lose in overtime. You're gonna lose every time. You're gonna lose every time. So I gotta say that, like, that's that importance of the draft, right? And having a talent evaluator with an eye for talent that fits your system.
We used to have one of those. What's Ozzie Newsome used to pick them for?
Legendary. Ozzie was straight legendary, man. And he was the toast of the town and the envy of the league when he was in there. But that bro was consistent. Yep. Let me see. Yeah. They had no pause. They had no passing game. And that's what I will agree.
No, I think last year they had a better passing game last year than they did in a while. Last year, Lamar been MVP twice in a row, so he had to have put up numbers. He had to have put up passing numbers. If we're talking about Baltimore.
I'm gonna tell you what. I think for me, when I watch the LA Chargers right now, that's their biggest problem too. Is the offense is too predictable. Right? They got the arm, they got the coach, they got everything, but the play calling and like Greg Roman, for years, man, like Greg Roman will get in a streak of calling certain plays and he won't switch it up. And like if you're gonna call the same thing every time on 3rd and 1, it's gonna be easy to stop you. Straight up. Straight up. Passing efficiency, terrible. That's it. And I think they should stay away from passing the ball. If Baltimore throws the ball more than 15 times this game, they lose.
I just didn't agree with you, but my thing is too. In order to be MVP twice, you had to have a good, and you're a quarterback. You had to have good efficiency, and your quarterback had to be up there.
No doubt.
Before you even be considered as an MVP. So the naysayers of our passing game are right, but then again, two things can be right at the same time.
Two things can't be right at the same time because I'm not taking nothing away from his ability to make. But see, I'm not knocking the ability of Lamar to make plays, but we're talking about efficiency right now. That goes into how predictable the offense is, and that's what I'm saying. Like when the offense is predictable, dude, he's such a motherfucking beast, right? He's such a superstar that if you just would help him out by making
would help him out.
Help him out.
If you would help him out. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If you would just help Lamar out a little bit more by making some plays calling some plays that's off schedule, man, I can't imagine what you would be able to do with this offense because with him making predictable plays, he's still juking you out your socks and scrambling for the first down on 3rd, right? So, like, man, right now they're mixing it up good, man.
But last year they was getting first downs. They was getting first downs. Their passing game was way better. This year you can't get shit because you're right. They weak this year. They're weak at that this year.
And my question is, what's up with Andrews, man? Like to me,
Andrews needed to be traded.
Okay.
He needed to be traded. He needed to be, and I'm not saying that because he missed the last pass of last year.
Right.
The things that he's done this year. What have you done? What have you done this year when you got the ball?
Because
it's a time clock on things, and that's what I used to like. That's what I used to like about the Patriots and the way that they did things. We're gonna trade you a year too early than a year too late. We're gonna get rid of you a year too early than a year too late.
And I'm gonna go hats off.
I can't afford that lapse.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go hats off to John Lynch because he did it this year, and I wasn't happy about it in the summer when the 49ers shook it up, right?
Yeah.
But he let a couple dudes go a couple years early, right?
You got to make those decisions, man. You got to make those decisions.
You let go of them too.
That's why you're a general manager,
bro. You let go of them too. You come up with 6, and guess what? Now you look like a genius.
Don't get me wrong. I like Andrews. I like Andrews.
Yeah.
But me liking him don't mean nothing.
I mean, put it like this. I would love to see somebody of his caliber be joined up with George Kittle to take some of the weight off of his plate, right?
Yeah.
Like I've been waiting for years for my team to get a second tight end that's comparable. Like
I would have loved to see Isaiah Likely on y'all team.
Man,
somebody like that. But I like him for us. But I would have liked y'all have another tight end like that.
But because to me, if we had a more dynamic 2 tight end package, the offense would be completely off the hook. Yeah. I mean, it's dope. It's dope. But I'm saying the offense would be completely off the hook if we had a 2 tight end package where you had to worry about that other dude too.
Yeah. Hey, I signed up for. Hopefully, I get this security detail for the Super Bowl.
Right.
I signed up for this company that does the security, and hopefully they call me back because I sure would love to do the Super Bowl. That'll be cool.
Yeah, and I agree with the Cuddy too. Andrews was the only offensive weapon. Like he was Lamar's main target, bro.
Yeah, but you also had Bateman. You also had Flowers. You also had Hollywood Jack. You also had,
but I'm gonna say this.
You also had the other running back coming out the backfield.
True,
that smaller running back coming out the backfield. I understand that Andrews was his biggest target.
His primary.
And that's when Lamar put up passing numbers.
That's what I was getting at.
But it's time for him to go. He can't do it.
Yeah, and it's time to evolve. And you know what? Maybe he can still have a role on the team if the receivers get in the right groove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's time to go, man. It's time to go. It's time to make that decision. You got to go.
Yeah, and I got to take your analysis.
You need a fresh start. You got to have.
But I know you watch Baltimore every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah Likely is dope.
Yeah.
Isaiah Likely is who you need.
Right.
And if they could go get that other Waller, if they could go get that other tight end Waller,
Yeah.
come on, man. It's people out there that you can get that's gonna help you
now
do
you
what
know
you do.
no, Waller is on the team though. He signed like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he signed with I think he signed with Miami.
Signed with Miami. There you go.
He signed with Miami. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Miami just can't catch a break. They signed Waller to make they offense a little more dynamic, and then he'll go down for the season.
I agree with this guy right here.
Yes, I do.
Playing is bullshit. I agree with you. I agree with you. Totally. If we still talking about Baltimore, I agree with you.
Oh yeah,
totally agree with you.
You know, because that's the early game that's on Fox out here, right? So,
yeah, and it's about as shitty as the Raiders is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's about as shitty as the Raiders is. The Raiders have a nice running back. They got a bruising running back.
Hey, I love that
running back. I love that running back. But their quarterback needs some glasses. He need to put his glasses on when he get on the field.
Hey, and it's bad. I mean, I did not expect Amari Cooper to come out and put that boy on blast like that this week. But when I read that article where he basically said, I went to Pete Carroll and then I went to Mark Davis and said, dude, it's either him or me, man. He underdeveloped. I'm not playing with this dude. He weak. He garbage. Man, hey, that tells you everything you need to know because oh boy, the quarterback didn't go to ownership.
I'm sorry, man. But that quarterback can't even hit a wide open receiver.
Come on.
You may see it on your side coming up, but he can't even hit the wide open receiver.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's why I'm not.
Yeah. Now 4th down to 3.
I'm not a happy fan, but I'm still invested. I'm still invested in this team because I like the pieces that they can get back to make.
No doubt. But okay, I just saw him miss Zay Flowers on 4th and 3, man. That's about as pathetic as it gets.
Where are we going here? All the Rams got to do is put together one of them good drives. Boom, and they up.
Yeah, and newsflash, one of them drives is coming. As a proprietary watcher of the LA Rams.
What do you think about these covers? What do you think about these covers that they wearing on their helmet?
You know what? If it's keeping the concussions down, fine. But them things look funny as hell to me, man. That big old fluffy puff.
Look at that.
Man. Hey, but I say this though. Baltimore came to play in the trenches today. They are definitely playing in the trenches on both sides of the ball. I can't stand them damn pads though. Man,
like he has one catch, catch for 12 yards this year. They don't use him. They don't use him. Likely. I use him on the game. I use the hell out of Likely on the game.
Yeah,
I use the hell out of Likely on the game.
Them helmet pads look like some old NFL blitz or something like that. You know what I mean? Like one of them old video games back on Sega or something where they had the big heads. Yeah, that shit look ridiculous.
You see how that quarterback get the ball out and how he get it to the receiver? Come on, man. In order to play quarterback in this league, you gotta have some type of I
know this ain't man.
You could do this. I can make this throw. If I can't make this throw, I can't play.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm disgusted with the quarterback play on my team right now. Disgusted.
And to link this back to Geno Smith, like Dakota is saying, man. Like, look, Chip Kelly is a name that comes up in every discussion I've had about the Raiders this week. Everybody, I'm talking about from fans to just people who are casual observers from other places. When they talk about the Raiders on offense, the first thing that they bring up is Chip Kelly, right? Yeah. And so I got to say that the rhythm of that offense is non-existent. But they're never in a rhythm. The only time they tearing off plays is when they hand it off to Gentry. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's all. And Chip Kelly do need to go. I'm sure they got somebody in the building, man, that could call a more rhythmic offense, man. And stop trying to – this is what I hated about Chip Kelly as a 49ers head coach. Stop trying to be
Make the play.
Stop trying to be cute and stop trying to outthink yourself so much that he would trick himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chip Kelly would be so busy trying to trick man. Yeah, man. Go read the damn analytics and go with what works, man, and quit playing with this. You know what I'm saying?
As a play caller, you gotta be you got to mix it up. You got to mix
Yeah,
it up, and you have to
yeah,
be. You can't just be a mundane play caller
right,
because the defense is too sophisticated.
right. Now,
The defensive coordinators on these teams are too sophisticated.
no doubt, and I agree that like the personnel in Las Vegas, that's not the problem. Actually, I thought they was going to be all right going into the season because I just watched Geno Smith play a few years starting for Seattle, right? And he did well enough. He made the Pro Bowl one year. He blah 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 blah, right? So what I'm getting at is, yeah, Chip Kelly, he ain't never worked out in the professional game. Just send him bye-bye. Just send him bye-bye. And if you're gonna have a quarterback who's better on the run than sitting in the pocket, then maybe they need to get Geno Smith a little bit more outside the pocket. Maybe they need to move that pocket. Maybe they need to roll it. Maybe they need to roll their protections, right? And play to his strengths because what they got him doing right now got him looking dumb and got everybody looking
Hey,
like they
hey,
out of date.
Antoine said it. Play to the strength of your team.
There we
You
go.
got to
There
play
we
to the
go.
strength of your team, man.
There
You
we go,
can't.
man.
What are you doing?
And so, you know, when one or more sees the same thing, right? It can't not be the truth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
we ain't
yeah,
all either we all stupid and crazy or we not. And
yeah,
most times I'm gonna say that we not. So
yeah.
yeah, bro, like at this point in the season, you kind of are who you are unless you are missing key components of your team. Like you can't say Baltimore is who they are right now, not what you're looking at right now.
No, because they never had their full team for the season.
Right, right.
But it
But
was
no
good
excuse,
to win
right? I
one
mean,
game. It was good enough to win one game.
yeah,
So I mean, I just like right now,
man,
as I'm sitting here watching, the Chargers and the Dolphins. The Chargers 6, Dolphins 7.
yeah.
That's the dog fight.
That's the Dolphins, and it might be leaning more towards the Dolphins today, right?
It might be leaning more toward the Dolphins today.
I just got to give a shout out, man. I love the intelligence of our audience, man, and the cats that kick in and leave comments, man. Please, anybody that's listening, feel free to leave your comments, chip in. What you got to say ain't dumb, right? We respect it all, and hey, if it ain't right, we gonna let you know it, just like you gonna let us know if what we say ain't right. That's how it goes down around here. Iron sharpen iron, right? Every time. And man, it's a little couple dog fights going on this morning. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this morning watching this NFL Sunday thing. What you about to do? Cause we gonna stay on for a little while longer, or we gonna
I
roll out
mean, we can.
pretty
I
late?
don't have a problem with it. I'm chilling. I
Yeah.
just went to the gym, got my gym on this morning.
Hello.
Got my win.
Yeah.
win. I got my win.
There you go.
I had to get my
No
win.
matter what.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. So
Man, there goes that dude right there, Puka Nacua. Man,
mm-hmm.
I ain't no hater, man. Like I'm a 49ers fan, but bro, dude, raw, right?
Yeah.
Like he's the truth. And so like sometimes you be like, oh yeah, he getting stats, but he ain't all. Nah, bro, I ain't never seen nobody come up with a plan to stop him. He not the fastest dude in the world. Like he wasn't supposed to even be what he is, and that's what makes him so dope to me.
Just like that young cat out there in the New York Football Giants. Gotta
right.
be. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
My cousin coached him in one of those All-Star games.
You talking about Scatterboo?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Scatterboo is a boy. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I watched that dude push the pile like about 10 different times in that game. I'm talking about where they packed up, he running straight up the gut, bro, and the pile moved like 6, 7, 8 yards every time.
Yeah. He's a football player.
He's a football player, man. And anybody who's willing to take their shirt off at MetLife Stadium, nigga, at 11 o'clock at night, this time of year.
He's a football player.
Yeah, he's a dog, right? He's an animal. So yeah, nah, man. Hey, he doing what he do. Jackson Dart, you know, he is in what is it? Protocol. He's in protocol. He got a concussion. I'm looking right now just because Nacua looked like he right in the end zone really hurt right now. That's the one way you can stop Puka Nacua is to get him hurt. Yeah,
and Dallas is playing down to their competition.
They are, and that's why I picked Carolina, didn't I?
Yeah, they're playing down to their competition.
No, I didn't pick Carolina today. Let me not lie. Tell the truth, shame the devil, nigga. Yeah, no, I picked the Cowboys, but I said Carolina, if they play up to they play can beat them. They can't match up with them. But man, that's what bothers me about Dak and the teams that I've seen the Cowboys have since Dak has taken over as the quarterback. And I would say most of the Cowboy fans out there agree with me when I talk to them.
Who is the
But
quarterback in Carolina?
you got that boy that came out of Alabama the same year CJ Stroud. I can't think of his name right now. I hate that too. They always want to compare him to that's not fair. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, the quarterback out they drafted him. They drafted him first round. They picked him up. He decent quarterback. Let me see. CJ Stroud. Yeah. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb is hurt out there in Dallas. I thought Dallas's run game got better with that kid that came from Denver. Williams. Javon Williams ain't boosting they run game.
CJ Stroud is in Texas.
Is with the Texans, but I'm trying.
He's in Texas.
But I was saying though, the God damn it, the Panthers, they drafted their quarterback that same draft, and for some reason his name escapes us. Oh, Bryce Young. Bryce. Young, and I like Bryce Young's game. I like Bryce Young's game.
I mean, he's better than what we got. Shit, he's better than what we got. I mean, I'm gonna say like this: quarterback in our team.
Yeah, right, I mean, second or third year in the league, Bryce Young is a solid starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. But I would rather have CJ Stroud. I liked him better. Okay, they run by committee out there in Dallas. Okay, so yeah, they run by committee out there in Dallas. I've been seeing that Javon Williams is supposed to be in the spark. I haven't got to see their games the last couple of weeks to know that for myself. So I got to take the Cuddy's word. They're running by committee out there, and obviously the committee ain't getting it done. So like, yeah, Dak is not a drop back 45, 50 times a game quarterback every week, man, and win the game. Like every time they try to go that route, they end up having a subpar performance for the season. So if that's what they want to do, man, let's see what happened in the coup over here.
They just tied the game. LA just tied the game.
Okay.
3-3.
Yeah. Okay.
They helping him back to the. They helping him back.
Oh,
to the
okay. Oh, so Nakua grabbing at the lower leg, man.
Yeah,
so
he got help back to the back. Back to the back. Back to the back. Yeah.
That usually means missing a couple weeks. I hate to see it because
he needs some help.
Yeah, he needs some help. He had to have some assistance to get to the back, and that's usually not good, man. That usually means that it's gonna be some kind of an X-ray going on, and he's not coming back this game more than likely. Yeah, they just bypassed the tent. Yeah. God, I hate to see that. So that's the only way Puka Nacua not getting 2,000 yards this year, y'all. Right there. So for the haters, I know y'all happy. I hate to see it. He's a dynamic player in this league, and the best. I love seeing the best players out there all the damn time. Yeah, I miss Tony Pollard, man. He's doing good. He's doing pretty decent for Tennessee right now, ain't he?
He's in Tennessee.
But yeah, he's in Tennessee. That's the last legitimate running back that the Cowboys had to me. Yeah.
I got this Chargers team being so well coached that they pull it out. They pull it out at the end of the game.
Yeah. What's the numbers on that? What's the score on that right now? Let's see.
It is now. Let me see. Come on, 6-7.
Okay.
So the Dolphins got 7.
Yeah, and you know what? I got to agree with you. Like Harbaugh he loves a tight game.
Yeah,
he loves a tight game.
I like how he got out of Michigan real quick. He got out of Michigan real quick.
And you see that right when they was getting to crumble.
Yeah, he got up out of there. Yeah. And then they talk about the NFL should fine. No, the NFL should do shit to him. That's a different job. No, it ain't got nothing to do with college. No, it ain't got nothing to do with what he did.
Hey, the boy, he got him a natty. Right? Yeah. He got his trophy.
Yeah, you can't take it away. You ain't gonna come. You ain't gonna go get it. You ain't gonna go tell him to give the trophy back.
Ain't nobody going to Ann Arbor to take shit. That's just there right there.
Go get it.
I don't know if y'all know about honey badgers and wolverines, man. They don't give a shit, man. You ain't going to take nothing from no wolverines.
You can get it from Reggie Bush though. You get his height, but you ain't. I bet you will never be able to go down there.
Hell no.
Get that trophy from that cat.
And he was smart, man. He paddled right up out of town with that
on the high. had his agent already on it. Go see
Already on
what
the
job
thing.
I can get in the NFL.
Man, you know that this is a big problem, man. Nobody wanting to pay the running back position, and
Yeah.
this was what Andrew was just saying, right? Ain't nobody willing to pay the running back position, but a couple of teams. Now, I was just talking about it a couple of weeks ago. My Niners, they're invested in our star running back, and he's still delivering as a pass receiver. I'm not mad about that. Like some people may say Christian McCaffrey is not rushing the ball the way you want him to, but he's definitely coming in as he's almost a primary receiver on the team,
He's a utility player,
bro, and he's still being productive.
Yeah, he's a utility player. You can't just run him 30 times a game from the backfield. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to split him out. You got to play him at tight end. You got to play him at a wide
Yeah.
receiver. You got to play him at the slot.
I'm gonna tip my hat to Green Bay for being smart enough to pay Josh Jacobs too. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna bring the stability to their offensive sets that's gonna allow them to really go deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it don't hurt to pay the running back, but you gotta have the rest of your team intact.
But you have to pay the right one. Stop playing. Sign the one that fuels your car.
And this might sound crazy, right? And this is exactly why the Giants didn't pay Saquon Barkley when it was his time, right? Not because he wasn't worth it, because he one of the tops, but they didn't have the rest of their team intact to be paying a running back.
This quarterback just constantly trying to fit the ball into spaces where it's not good to try to fit that ball in.
You know why? Because it's gonna be tip drill.
Man, and that's what I'm not liking.
It's gonna be tip drill. I'm seeing that.
I'm not liking that at all.
Not at all, man. Shit, hey, we coming up on an hour, dog. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's bounce out and get back with it at the end of the day and just run down some of the reaction because man, it's too much. It's too much to watch. I catch myself saying too many goddamn times, y'all. Hey, it's been fun. It's your nigga from that end till the end. I'm out, man. Catch y'all later tonight or something.
All right. Yeah.